This is an interesting situation. So you have the folks that have been there a long time, new folks, new college grads. So we got close to retirement, just coming into the workforce, and we have a little bit of a clash. And that's a good thing because that's automatic tension. How we navigate that tension matters. So in this case, our team consists ranging from recent college graduates to seasoned professionals nearing retirement. So the younger members seem eager to introduce new technologies and work from like an agile perspective, agile methodology, but the older members are resistant to that. What would you do? And specifically in this case, the older members just aren't resistant to it. They're using that term that we all hate. We've always done it this way. That's a problem, right? So, how do we shape that within the team so all of our younger college grads that are in there don't jump ship, and we also retain that experience that we need from the older folks that have been there for a while. And I found this very true, especially working in the aerospace sector, is there's reasons sometimes why we've done it this way all the time. Like, for instance, I was involved with a situation where a group of new graduates wanted to use what we call COTS product, which is commercial off the shelf, and we couldn't do that. They wanted to do it, but what would have happened if they did it is somebody not friendly to the United States could have taken over that software very readily because it did not meet the standards that it needed to be met in the context that we were using it within. So if we would have gone that way, not only would we have put people in harm's way, we would have also put the organization in harm's way because we'd be using things that were not acceptable by our customer. So that's one time where this is how we do it. So really not even we've always done it this way. This is the way we do it. It's not really acceptable. But we say, okay, this is the way we're going to do it because we have to. This is why. And then we explain the why, the reason why we have to maintain these certain standards that maybe the Agile framework or something doesn't really require, right? So I totally get it. We want to change. Sometimes we don't. Now, on the other hand, we want the folks nearing retirement, we want them to be flexible as well. So we have to maybe it is the right thing for Agile to take place and start shaping and changing the way the environment is. So we would then want the folks on this side of the spectrum to really start to become more flexible because this is the way we need to do it because is not present. There is no compelling why. So how do we approach that? I've had the fortunate opportunity to be able to approach that. And the way that I've been able to do it is have a conversation within the room and then have a project that utilized Agile, or in my case, it was a pre-form of Agile, if you will, where it was very iterative as well. And you allow some of the younger individuals to be the lead on that, and then find some of the older individuals who are flexible and kind of interested in it to come in and come alongside as well. Because it's really important, if you look at the behavior guide, to be able to allow people to be in charge of things. That's hugely important. If you want somebody, the quickest way to make somebody a good team member, put them in charge of something that's meaningful. So in this case, if we put one of the younger people in charge of the Agile framework, this Agile project that's coming up, that allows it to play out positively or negatively. It'll play out however it plays out. You as a leader need to coach that individual on how to build relationships, work with people, and stay away from any of the things that may make the whole entire project just explode at the moment and not work, get sidelined, whatever it may be. So you're the coach. You put a younger person leading this project, and then people who were against it, we've always done it this way crowd can see it work. And then that's going to start bending because we don't want to use what they call the burning platform where we're going agile or nobody does anything, and poof, we no longer use this model here. Our change model is agile. That's how we do it. That never works. You want to say, okay, I can see where you're coming from. And then I would explain to the folks, we've always done it this way. Say, you know what? It's hugely important that we stay relevant. So I want Fred to lead this agile project so we can see if it's something that we can incorporate as well. And since he is an expert in it already, and none of us are, including me, are not an expert in it, I want to see how he goes with it. So I'd appreciate y'all if you kind of help support Fred and let him, if you see him walking into things within our organization that would be a detriment to the project, let him know, talk to him, help him. You know our organizational culture better than anyone else, so I'd like you to help support him if that's okay. And then that way we start bringing people together and we've helped build a relationship on both sides. So I'm curious about your thoughts. What do you think you should do?